Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, Shloka number 42, 43 and 44. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Yamimam Pushpitam Vacham Prabhadantya Vipaschitaha Vedavadaratav Partha Nanyadastiti Vadinaha कामात्मानस्वर्गपराः जन्मकर्मफलप्रदां क्रियाविशेषबहुलां भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तयापहृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते. Bhagavan Shri Krishna, in his teaching to Arjuna, from 38th shloka onwards up to 41st shloka, he introduced the topic of Karma Yoga. While explaining about it, he used the one important word first, Jaya Jayo Samokrutva Labhalavo Samokrutva. Samam, Same Krutva. And that Samam word is important. That means Karma Yoga is that which helps us to maintain that Samatvam. Later on, Lord is going to give the definition Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. So, the balanced state of mind is called Samatvam, and that is required while doing the karma. Then the karma never becomes a disease for you. Instead of it becoming karma rogam, it will become a karma yogam. So that the karma yogam, the results of the karma won't affect you and won't bind you. That is the secret. And not only the word sama, but Lord used in the other shlokas two important words, that one is vyavasayatmika buddhihi and then avyavasayatmika buddhihi. So vyavasayatmika buddhihi means what? A buddhi, an intellect which is trained, cultured, and whose thinking is supported by the scriptural injunctions. And that mind, a cultured mind, a cultivated mind, is called Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. And that cultivation and the training to the mind, the single pointedness, all has come because of the Shastra's listening, the study of the Shastra. So, Shastra supported intellect. Otherwise, everybody is having intellect in this world, but all are not intelligent. There is intelligence for everybody, but they are not intelligent. So the wise people are Vyavasayatmika Buddhi people. The otherwise people are called Avyavasayatmika Buddhi. That means uncultured, untrained, uncultivated. Their thinking is not supported by the scriptures or by any Shastra. Just they, with their own whims and fancies, their likes and dislikes, and they will just live. And whatever they think, that is religion. Whatever they do, that is the devotion. Whatever they follow, that is the discipline. Like that, many people will think in that way. Now, in the 42nd to 44th shloka, which we are started seeing the meaning of those three shlokas together in the last class, in that few points I have elaborated already, because Lord is giving a continuous list of these avyavasayatmika buddhi people means who. So he is very, very clearly and exhaustively giving the nature of those avyavasayatmika buddhi people. So in that, one by one, I am taking the words from the each shloka to put in a order for us to understand and assimilate easily. So in that, the first word which we have seen is called avipaschitaha, who these untrained, uncultured, and avyavasayatmika buddhi people, otherwise people, are. What is the meaning of it? Who is having a very dull intellect, but they are good in the material achievements and the material knowledge and all that. In Vyavahara, they are very good. They are very rich. They studied maybe. But then why the Alpamedasaha Bhagavan Shankara giving the definition, dull-witted people? Because even though they listen, they never understand. And first of all, they never give the ears to listen. So in this way, they are poor intellect, we have to say, because you may be doctorate and PhD and everything in the material knowledge subjects, but if you are not interested, if you are not having any interest in the listening to the scriptures Shravanam, and all your knowledge is waste. That's why here Alpamedasaha, or otherwise Avivekinaha. They show the Vivekam discrimination in their material gains and the benefits and all that, but not in the understanding of the truth or seeking for the truth. There they won't show the Viveka. So Avivekinaha. Then the second word is Vedavadarataha. In Vedas, some portions are there where Ardhavada portion it is called. That means to emphasize and tell something, they glorify it unproportionately with the some other than the some other thing. That means it doesn't mean that this is the only the right thing. For example, all the karmas and the karma phalams are exaggerated and told that, for example, when we read the Vishnu Sahasranama, at the end, Phalashruti given in a very detailed, so many shlokas. For every stotram, chanting, and all that, the Phalashruti is told. That means you will get all these benefits by doing this. So, like that, to get something, always we do the karma. But what actually Gnanam that Shastra teaches, Bhagavan teaches, uh, don't do anything to get anything, but do anything to get rid of everything. So you have to catch this point, to get rid of everything, because if you are doing something and claiming, that binds you. So if you are not doing for something, you do just for to get rid of everything. By get rid offing everything, that is the anatma, the impermanent thing. By that you will come to know the everything. By getting offing everything, how will I come to know, or how I will accomplish everything? That everything is nothing but the Purna Brahma. That is my nature. I need not to run and behind or crave for anything in this world. But still, I will work in this world as I am supposed to do my dharma. So we'll come to those points slowly. But here, that Arthavada portion, I will give one or two examples so still you can understand more correctly. For example, in Ramayana, Lord Rama says in many places, particularly when he met first the Guha after he left the Ayodhya, and after that he met the Sugriva, and after first he met the Hanuman, then he met the Sugriva, so then Vibhishana. Now, to all of them, Lord Rama used to tell one way or other, you are more dear to me than the Bharata. You are more dear to me than Sita and Lakshmana. So, like this kind of expression, it doesn't mean that Sita and Lakshmana or Bharata are lesser. No, never. You are equal to my brother. How he is equal to the brother, but he is not a born along with him. So the brother is brother only. This is called Ardhavada. Just to show his compassion and concern and the friendship and the love, these kind of words are called Ardhavada. So, like this in the Vedas also, there are so many portions. So, they are more, these people are Avyavasayatmika Buddhi people are more interested about those Ardhavadas. Then the next word I explained, I think, Kamatmanaha. Kamatmanaha. Kamatmanaha means this is only uh, do something, get something, spend. Do something, get something, and spend. So only to fulfill the desires. Kama swabhavaha, kama paraha. More you earn and more you enjoy. So this is called consumerism. Now in the modern world, more you are a consumerist, and those countries which are all more consumerist countries, they are called forward countries. That means the life is nothing but eat, drink, enjoy. Eat, drink, enjoy. Particularly in the West, here also, of course, Monday to Friday evening, they will work, 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 earn, earn, earn. And then that Friday night onwards up to Monday morning, they will spend, spend, spend. So earn and spend, earn and spend. Simply spending, going to many places, living in so many different luxurious hotels, and having a very rich food which we cannot eat also, but they will keep on spend it, and all this they will do kamatmanaha. And this kama not only to fulfill here. Okay, minimum requirements everybody needs in this world: clothes, food, shelter. But after getting all this is sufficient for you. But why the people are still craving for the money, craving for the riches? Not only craving, they will strive for it until the almost end of the life, some are. And in this way, they are not able to segregate their lifespan, as the scriptures said, after grihastha, then you must become a vanaprastha, and that vanaprastha to sannyasa. But nobody is not having this kind of any plan in their life. But they think that we are so called religious people. Please understand, if the religion is not making you fit for the philosophy of the religion, so religion and philosophy, they must go together, and one should help to enter into the other one. The first step is the religion. There only so many rules and regulations, do's and don'ts within Ishetas are told. You follow them, they are all good only. They are all good only. But after that, you need not to continue for lifelong as a religious person. A religious person must turn and shift into the as a spiritual person. What do you mean by spiritual? Where you now reduce your kamya karmas and prashita karmas and parihara karmas, then you will do only nishkama karma and try for realizing the truth. Now you enter into the enquiry of the truth. So that is called the fourth purushartha of the life. So many otherwise they will think that they are religious, they are good only, but that is not enough for you to attain the purpose and the fulfill the human birth's value, the purushartha. It is like that religion is growing. First, living and growing in the mother's womb, then afterwards get out of the mother's womb. In the same way, live and grow in the religion and get out of the religion. Okay. Otherwise, it will binds you. The baby fetus cannot stay in the mother's womb continuously. It is comfortable, or it is then the danger for both of them. It is a danger for the mother also and for the baby also. In the same way, who are all only using understanding the religion in this way, in a limited way, without properly studying and listening the Shastra from a teacher, they will spoil themselves, they waste their life, and they become a problem now to the religion also. The paradigm, the shift should be taken, spiritual lifestyle. Spiritual means the philosophical life, understanding and more spending time for shravana manana nididhyasana. So kamatmanaha, I think last class we have completed up to these three words. Then let us continue. The next word is swargaparaha. So the kamas and desires are not limited to only this world and here, hereafter. Ihamutra phalabhoga. Further, after my death also, I should remembered by the people here. So I will do lot of charity, and I will construct, and I will put my names, and I will put my statues. Okay, I am telling this Swarga Paraha in different levels, because straight away going to Swarga means nowadays who is interested, who believes the Swarga, modern generation, we ourselves are this modern generation, younger generation, how they cannot understand it, they won't believe. These are like a cock and bull story. Puranas may say, Shastra says, they won't believe. So I have to tell you in two, three levels of what it mean by Swarga Paraha. So one is here, I do so much dharmam, all that. So my name will be maintained. So that is my glory. Like that, many people first they struggle for money, then later they will struggle for name and fame. You can see in this world that is also, particularly in the politicians. So name and fame. So kamatmanaha, now their attention is later on also. And then after my death also, I should go to the higher world, heavens. So for that, in Shastra, many yajna yagas and karmas are told. By doing those things and punya karmas and all that, you will go to the Swarga or some other nearby loka like Pitru loka or Gandharva loka. There are many lokas are there. So generally, Swarga Paraha means a higher, luxurious, comfortable life. In Swarga, Shastra says that there is no problem for anything. That means you won't feel hunger and thirst, and you won't feel old age, you won't get disease, and you have a non-stop entertainment in the Swarga. You need not to pay any tax or the any water bill and current bill, and no problem of the mosquitoes there. But with all this, there is also a differences in the Swarga. Taratamyam is there. As like here we have uh, MIG flats, LIG flats, and HIG flats. L- a lower income group, middle income group, and higher income group, like the colonies and flats will be there. So in Swarga also, front row, middle row, back row, these kind of differences are there. You know, so uh, there also again there also kama, krodha, hatred, jealous, all these things are there. That is what we see in the Purana Kathas. So that means we are having a very high, sophisticated, comfortable, luxurious life without the purification of the mind. Sir, without purification, then how they went to Swargam? That is by doing the some kind of a particular karma, that is we consider as a punya karma, but that will takes you to that place, and that to know the punya, when the punya currency gets over, okay, then they will send you back immediately. You have to come back. So it is not a permanent thing. As long as you have the currency of the punya, when your punya account is coming down, decreased, come to zero, then you will be pushed down. Again, you have to back to the on the earth. So, but people have a lot of interest about the after death. I should go and enjoy the swarga, all that. Now, let me tell you simple thing to understand. As I told, nowadays nobody is not interested to go to Swarga. Or we don't know because it is Adrishtam. Who saw the Swarga? Shastra telling we have to just believe. But nobody has not gone and came back and told. So why should I bother about it? How can I believe in this scientific scenario? So generally nowadays going to Swarga means going to the America, going to the Canada. Why the people are going to those places? Because those places they will get more money. Of course, they have to work hard, but more comfortable means uh, outerly it looks like more luxurious life. Everybody goes by car, everywhere AC, everywhere cool, I mean, clean water, clean air, and no pollution, no mosquitoes, big roads, clean roads. All these things are there. We don't deny. That's why for people going to America is like a going to Swargam because there a lot of enjoyments. Anybody with any Anybody can go with anybody and though eat, drink, and enjoy. These things are available more, and that say, society, that the countries, people think that like America. That's why people will do lot of hard work to go to America nowadays. Every youngsters, all our parents are also trying to send their children to the America or some other country. I'm not saying that it is wrong and going like that, but just think of it. Why? More Swarga Paraha. Otherwise, okay, after going there, are very peaceful and calm and enjoying the life? No. Here also, what people are enjoying like that, they are also relative enjoyment only, not a permanent and absolute or no absolute peace, happiness, and security. The PHS value is either in this country or in that country. That's why on the earth or in the heavens, the PHS value a person can never get fully, permanently, except only by his self knowledge. So, Swargaparaha. So going to Swargam is the Purushartha. And after going to America, then trying to get the green card. Then after that, trying to get the citizenship. Then, oh, achieved the goal of the life. I have settled everything. What you settled, you are unsettled still. Children are settled there in their own way. And what is the settlement? Changing the 4 to 5 wives in your life? Is it settlement? And changing the at least 5 to 6 houses, even though they buy the house and then simply after a few years they will sell it. They want to go to some other place. So this kind of unsteadiness and continuous wanting is the Swargaparaha. So those are always seeking for the higher and luxurious and the more and more enjoyments, sensual pleasures. Then these people having another problem. They say, uh, na asti anyat vadinaha, na anyat as, hmm, na asti anyat vadinaha. They say there is nothing more than this. What? You are telling Brahma, Atma, or that. I just believe God is there. So I will pray to God. For what? I pray and bargain with the God to fulfill my desires. So God is a broker in between to fulfill your desires. That's why nobody wants the God, but they want the God to work as an agent to come to fulfill your desires. For that sake only, just that's all. Devotion means many people, but actually, Shastra Bhagavata or Narada Bhakti Sutra, Shastra says devotion means a devotee is he who seeks, who wants only the God. That is the real devotion. But where it is it possible for us to cultivate? Have you thought of anything? No, no, no. We will give to the Lord everything. Everything means what? Except me and my mind, I will give the golden chain, I will give the golden crown, I will give the very costliest sari or the dress and the necklace. I will prepare a lot of naivedya, costliest food, everything. But I don't want to God for me, or I don't want to give me to the God. Then it is only a business. Who said? The great devotee of 7, 8 years old boy Prahalada says, Sa e Vanikaheva. Vanikahanna businessman. Such a kind of devotee is called a businessman. So they say, so as long as you live, you are seeing only this world and here. Here competition is there. So you work hard and in by any means you earn the money and खाओ पियो मजा करो फिर मरो. So you get more money and enjoy the life. Why you are unnecessarily want to control the mind, why you want to control the senses, why you are worrying about the god? Nobody has not seen so far the god. Only people are talking and writing the books and all that. There is nothing after the death here. Everything gets closed, no going here and all there. So instead of wasting your time, as long as you live, you enjoy, indulge in the life. This is like a Charvaka, no, Siddhanta, the Nastikas. After death, nothing is there, man. You get even the loan and spend and eat, but don't no need to pay like that. So these are all, there is nothing god or nothing, there is some believe the god, but there is nothing atma, self realization, the fourth purushartha, and moksha, and the segregations of the life, brahmacharya, grasta, vanaprastha, all these don't really believe. They are the avyas vyavasayatmika buddhi people. Don't forget what the topic we are talking. Next comes the, they are pravadanti yam imam pushpitam vacham. These people are very good in talking and they speak a flowery words, pushpitam vacham. Okay? Pravadanti. Sruyamanam ramaniya vakya lakshanam. They speak very sweetly. We, if you listen, yes, they are telling correct only. Why am I honestly struggling by self-discipline? Why, whatever you feel like that you do? Because if the age goes and the time goes, it won't come again. So enjoy how much you can enjoy and do. That means what? Live like animal. But animals generally they live according to the nature. They also never go beyond the nature's law. But man is trying to transgress the law of nature and is going more, becoming more worst than the animal. That's why better not to compare with the animal, better to compare with the asura guna. Okay, asura guna. That topic will come later, what it means. Okay. When we discuss about the gunas shortly, it will come. So, Pravadanti, Imam Yam, they say in such as flowery words, Pravadanti, Prakarshane Vadanti. That means if you listen to their arguments and all that, in our families also, in our relations also, they say if anybody is interested in listening Bhagavad Gita and attending the satsangam and doing some kind of spiritual sadhana, now much religious practice, now less religious practice and more Shravana Manana. Then people will comment and tell that why you are unnecessarily doing all this. What happened to you now? Still you have some energy and you are good only. Why can't you work a little more overtime? Even people after retirement, they keep on some of either spouse, any one of them, children, do some part time. So people are because their mind is not trained. What next? What is the best for me to do? They have no any goal like that. That's why we call them as the avyavasayatmika buddhi. That's why everything is there, everything is settled, a good house, good wife, good children, Allah settled, everything is fine. Bank balance is there, amount, everything is there. But still people mind is restless. Now more worry will be there, more anxiousness, more about either the politics or about the world. Why this kind of indulgence at the third quarter of the life, because you don't know the purpose of your life. You don't know what for this human's body has come to you. So you imagine like that. So pushpitam vacham, while these flowery words means, see, it is just like a, if you keep on listen from a, no, any religion, any these parties or anybody, what they talk from their standpoint, it looks like correct. What terrorists are telling, according to their religion and their, it looks like correct. So everybody talks from their standpoint. From their standpoint, they are correct. So in this way, people will try to brainwash the other person, other people. That is what happens in the changing the religion and all these things. Why educated people will become a Naxalite and a communist or the terrorist? Educated people, the brainwashed. So like that, if you keep on listen to this Charvaka, Nastika, these people, you feel like I think it is correct. Now we have this listening to the Shastra, Bhagavad Gita also is a kind of brainwash only. Mm, listen carefully. It's a brainwash, sir. You are also keep on telling that Shastra, Shravanam, Mananam, Guru, and surrender to teacher, and all this continuously you are telling about these things. And by listening continuously, what you are telling also looking like correct, and you are washing our brains. Now tell us, sir, they are also washing the brain, and you are also by telling this washing the brainwashing going. Which brainwash is correct? See, which brainwash is correct? Like car washing. There you need viveka. You decide. Why you are asking? Shastra means shasanatiti shastra. Shasayati iti shastra. For your good, for your hitam, shastra speaks. That you have to accept first. Shastra is not meant for to any particular, it is not partial to one set of people. When we say Shastra, sir, the Shastra, Veda, Bhagavad Gita, these are all only in Hindu religion and India. Unfortunately, last week, one important person who is in a very highly responsible position in the society telling that we should wipe off this Sanatana Dharma. See what a tragedy. He doesn't know what he is speaking. Without understanding what is Sanatana Dharma, that person is talking publicly like that. That means, Sanatana Dharma means what you are thinking, it is as like your breath. You know that? Your breath is how important to your living, the Sanatana Dharma also. So Sanatana Dharma means don't imagine a thing without understanding properly. It is only meant for this. Actually, only Sanatana Dharma only can protect this entire humanity, this entire globe, and give the peace, happiness, and security to everyone. Nothing else. Another thing that person must remember this also. What, my dear sir, no one can destroy and wipe off the Sanatana Dharma. You are thinking Sanatana Dharma means it is followed by, developed by, written by some people. No, it is not belong to any set of people. It is not created by any particular one time. That's why it is called Sanatanam, Anadi, from the time immemorial. Because you don't know the history, you have no any support, whatever the English people says that history, you are keeping and talking about what you studied about this Sanatana Dharma. Because by talking that, some are gaining political gains, or some are working in the society to make the society better society, making this country a still much more uh, good strong country, and it should be a leader. It should become a jagat guru for the entire humanity. But you are taking that as a sect of people. No. That's why, being it is not created or not told, not followed only by a set of people or like that, even though it looks like that, no only in the Bharat, in India, Hindus were only following. No one can destroy it. Many people tried. Many invaders and all that, they came and tried, because as I told, it is the dharma. Sanatana dharma means the dharma of this nature. Nature means prakriti. The prakriti dharma is called also a sanatana dharma. The nature of the sun, the dharma of the sun is timely coming and protecting this entire world. Then how you can destroy that? The blow of the wind and flowing the wind is the rains coming. This is also a dharma. This is a sanatana dharma. Now, on this planet of Earth, how the human beings should live by cooperating with the nature, instead of trying to conquer the nature, trying to treat the mother nature as the mother and the best teacher, and live with uh, harmony and existence, coexistence with harmony. That is called Sanatana Dharma. It's a big topic, but just it came. That's why Pushpitam Vacham. So that statement, maybe some people are supporting, but many are protesting also. But what I want to say is, why this kind of perversion? Because that person is avyavasayatmika buddhi person. Then next word is kriya vishesha bahulam. Then so many activity oriented workaholics. You have to work, but there should be some limitation. Kriya Vishesh, because this Kriya means karma means as in told in the Vedas and all that, prescribed this duty, that duty, this duty, and Yajna, Yaga, Punya, Karmas, that. All these are all Vishesham, very exhaustively in so many diversity form they are explained by only giving importance. They have got a specific rites, karmas, rituals otherwise. That means rituals totally we are rejecting or like that? No. But what is their limitation we must know. What for they are actually prescribed, that you must know. Every action, every ritual should purify your mind. They help gradually to eradicate or remove from your heart the dirt of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. And finally, you will become a kama rahitaha, desireless. Then you will ask, becoming desireless and living is the life? No, that thereafter only real life. Who says again? Shastra Upanishad. Shrotriyasya cha kamaha tasya त्यागे नैके अमृतत्वमानसुः. Tyage Naike is the Upanishad word. In the Bhagavad Gita, at the end, Lord is going to tell, which is very popular shloka for the Bhakti Marga people also. Many of you may heard it. Sarva Dharman Parityajya. What is the meaning of this Sarva Dharman Parityajya? What is the meaning of the nish, uh, desirelessness, and what is the meaning of the tyage naike in this context? Now you understand this much. Being as a vyavasayatmika buddhi, change your wrong notions and cultivate the right notions. So by right, remove the wrong knowledge by the right knowledge, and then in the right knowledge you find the fulfillment of the life, real fulfillment of the life. That is ultimately fulfillment means not fulfilling my duties only here, but as the inner consciousness, am I complete in myself? Have I discovered my completeness, my purnatvam? Or still life after life have I to go and beg for from any person or any god from the world? Why have to live like a beggar in this world in spite of having all the riches? So, in this way, Kriya Visesha Bahulam. Why they want to do so many Kriyas, action oriented, continuously? Because Bhogaishwar Gatim Prati, Bhogaishwarya Prasaktana, that word, two times it coming. Bhogaishwarya Prasaktana. More riches and more pleasures. This is the only talk. If you see some friends and family members, not only youngsters, middle age, always only talking about the house and flats and the plots and the farmhouse and gold, clothes, always these things only. And feeling so pomp and show is required. That is a bhoga. I must exhibit and show off the my riches, and that's why in the highly sophisticated, rich society, you spend more consumerism again, and for that you earn more. By any means, you earn more. So like this, continuously become the mad, running like a mad behind the riches, money, and all that. Bhoga, Aishwarya. Because if I having the Aishwaryam only, I will can be enjoy the bhogas and the pleasure and power. In this way, Bhoga Aishwaryam eva prasaktanam. Prasaktana means all the time. That is the only topic. That is only the topic. Sometimes now and then weekly ones like that going to temple or some festival something, and the festival also what just to show off and again spend lot and eat more, waste more. So why these are all avyavasayatmika buddhi? So this kind of bhogeshwarya prasaktanam and bhogeshwari gatim prati, so for attaining that pleasures and power, they are totally, their mind is apahrita chetasam taya. Their minds are snatched away, taken away only to these things. Only to these things. Apahrita chetasam means whose minds are carried away by those words, okay, those wrong notions and wrong beliefs and so many. So in this way, unsteady mind, even in the devotion, unsteady, and going to different places, different gods, changing the gods, and changing the gurus also, changing the Mahatmas also, always talking about the that Mahatma is great, this Mahatma is great. So unsteady. They were not able to samadhau na vidhiyate. Ending. Conclusion of all this I told nearly. One more I think I missed. One is a janm. What all these kind of notions and wrong thinking and their actions so ultimately result janma karma phala pradam, which leads further what karma janma again action, okay, and then birth. So karma janma janma karma karma janma, in this way karma janma karma phala, this karma phala gives another birth. It doesn't matter whether you are born here or there, or you are born in the rich family or poor family. It depends upon again your actions only, punya papa. But you are bound. Once you have come into this body, any kind of body, it is not necessary that you will get only the human body, because there are so many different species of animals bodies are there. You may enter into any body also. We don't know. That is not in our hands. That information we don't know. That is the law of karma determines. So be careful, otherwise you are pushed further birth and result of actions. So in this way, tomb to you are keep on shuttled and going merry-go-round like a big giant wheel. But after coming again here, you have the suffering, sorrows, and diseases, old age and birth, death and fear, all kinds of fightings and desha, enmity, enviness. All why can't you purify your mind, and here itself you recognize your essential nature and get the moksha and be free, liberate yourself. There is a way. That's why they are all Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. You are a Avyavasayatmika Buddhi person, otherwise person. So in this way, so totally 10 points are told in the three shlokas. Now this is the reason Arjuna, their mind is looted away, taken away by these kind of notions and thoughts. That's why their mind samadhau navidiyate. Samadhau means in their mind never be steady, never at peace, never at peace. It is only in pieces. Samadhau means here, lot of meanings are there. First of all, peace, samadhanam, shanti, shanti, contentment. There is a santosha, contentment, trupti. That is samadhi. Otherwise, samadhi means don't take that samadhi of the Yoga Shastra. In their mind here, samadhav means in their mind one meaning. Uh, this my body mind complex is I got only for enjoyment. Nothing more than that he cannot think of, thought of. There is something higher to strive and achieve for in this human life that they never get, or very difficult for them to get this Atma Gnana, which I taught to you, Arjuna, few minutes ago. Huh? Na jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva. All these things, they won't enter in their mind, because their mind is fully preoccupied with this kind of notions. Now, after telling these three shlokas in this way. Bhagavan now telling to uh, now what you are supposed to do, where I have to change my notion. 45th shloka. Traigunya vishaya vedaha nistrairgunyo bhavarjuna निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थः निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्. Hey Arjuna, you Arjuna, what is told in the Vedas by the Vedas? Vedaha Traigunya Vishayaha. Vedas talk about the all these different karmas and different attitudes, different swabhavas based on the three gunas. Traigunya Vishaya Vedaha. The Vishaya, the topics which are told in the Vedas based on the three gunas, what the Sattva guna person people will go to the Swarga higher world. The Rajoguna people will stay in this on the earth middle itself, and the Tamoguna people will go to the lower worlds or Naraka. General general classification. Okay, Traigunya Vishaya Vedaha. I will complete the meaning of the word by word. Now time is going up, uh, getting over. Bhava. Now you become Bhava Nistrairgunyaha. Then you transcend these three gunas. Nis Nistraihi Gunyaha. You become a Gunatitaha. This word is the foundation word for the 13th chapter Gunatraya Vibhaga Yogam. Okay, there Gunatita Purusha. Is it possible for a person to transcend and be a Gunatita? Yes, it is possible. For that, Lord has to speak a lot in between so many chapters. So you become Nistrair Gunyaha. Be free from the these three gunas. That means be free from the desires of the world. There is no end for these desires. Desire kills, need fills. Okay. If you keep on pour the oil, ghee in the fire, is the fire says anytime enough, enough, it becomes it will become more and more and more, and it wants more and more consume. More you pour, more it wants, and more it will become big. In the same way, if you fulfill one desire, 10 and 100 desires will crop up. So have a control first, and then slowly become a desireless person. Don't desire anything in this world, at least when you are retired stage. Okay, that a desireless means what? Any achievements in this. Now enough of it. That desireless mind only, which doesn't have any worldly desire no more, can focus the attention and turn the attention to the Shastra and listen the words of Shastra and assimilate also. So be free from the three gunas. Nistair gunyo bhava first. Then Bhagavan says, then nirdvandvaha bhava. That bhava word will add to every statement. That means what? Which is told already in the 38th sloka. Sama. Take the dvandvas, go beyond, transcend the dvandvas also. The pairs of complementaries. This world is always like that. World means the pairs of opposites. You list out everything is the pairs of opposites. Good and bad, and day and night, and winter and summer. Hmm? Dharma, adharma, punya, papa, all the pairs of opposites. Instead of saying opposites, better word is a complementaries. So understand the nature of this material world, relative world, and you nirdvandvaha bhava. While living in this body, after death, all this knowledge is to practice now and here. So nirdvandvaha bhava. Then niryogakshemaha bhava. Niryogakshemaha. My hence Shankaracharya gives a very beautiful definition. Uh, Yogam Kshemam. This slogan is borrowed by the LIC people, and actually that comes in a beautiful shloka, which is again very popular, added in the Vishnu Sahasranama. Ananyashchintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. That yogakshemam vahamyaham, these LIC people has kept in their emblem. What is yogakshemam they do? While you are living, you pay the money for us simply, and after your death will give. This is yogakshemam. Of course, that is a material vishayam. But Bhagavan says, now doesn't have any yoga means what? Anupatasya upadanaha yogaha. Okay? Yoga means whichever I don't have, trying to acquire that effort, that desire is called yoga. I don't have car, I must get the car. I must have the association with the car. That is called yoga, joining. I don't have the big own house, so I must get the house and I must closer my house, then I will say. So yoga. So very beautiful. Anupatasya, which is not there, upadanaha yoga. Trying to get that. Now what? Kshemam is what? Upatasya rakshanam kshemaha. Now, okay, I got the car. Now I have to protect that car. It should not get any scratch. No one should steal it. So, kshemam, the protection, security of it. House, taking the kshemam of the house, protection of the house, security of the house. Like this, children are there. Before I don't have children. Yoga, I want children. Children has come. Now, protection and taking care of those children, kshema. You don't worry about either yogam or the kshema. Because Lord going to tell later yoga kshemam vahami aham. Leave everything. You do your best and leave the rest. Niryoga kshema and Atmavan bhava. Niryoga kshemavan bhava. Atmavan bhava. Atmavan bhava means here again meaning one word has got so many meaning. In this apramattahava, be vigilant while you are doing your actions, because next more deeper karma yoga topic is going to be explained. So atmavan apramattaha bhava. And last point is when Lord said here nistrair gunyo bhava, if all the three gunas are should be dropped, even sattva guna also included no, in that. Yes. Ha. Then after I drop the sattva guna also, what I will be there? What it will be there? Then what I will be? Ha. Sattva guna also is a bondage. In beginning we say you sattva sanjayate gnanam. Because of sattva-guna only, first you will able to grasp, understand. But understand later, this sattva-guna also is a bondage. Then that's why Lord using another word, you leave that guna aspect of the sattva, but you become nitya sattvastaha bhava. Very important word. After saying three gunas, drop it. Then again, why Lord is asking Nitya Sattvastaha Bhava means here Sattva means Atma Gnanam. Let your attention all the time be on the truth. Sada Satvaguna Ashrito Bhava, general meaning. But Satvaguna is asking to drop it. That means first you have take shelter of the Sattva Guna, but later on drop that also. Actual meaning is Nitya Sattvastha Bhava means ever present. Let your mind engage always in the Sadvastu. What is real? What is unreal? Sadvastu Atma, not Sattva Guna alone. You transcend that also, which is Guna Atita Atma, the truth. My existence is, your attention should be on that Sat. That's why Sat, Nitya Sattvastaha Bhava. Okay, very beautiful sloka and with the deeper meanings. Let us see next week other slokas. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.